Hi everybody. Oh, real quick, I'm just going to I'm making a cabinet for above the toilet, hold toilet paper and all that, and I'm making it the full width of the toilet area, but 20 inches high. That puts it way above the seat, so it'd be a little more. Doesn't feel like you're gonna smack your head. But I just bought these jigs for clamping into corners, making it sure that they're right angle. I found out about them on YouTube watching a cabinet maker, and he had these things. He had all kinds of cool stuff, but yeah, I like these, and I figured I'd give them a shot, and I think I'm going to buy another set so that I can do all four corners, but I didn't want to spend, they're like 90 bucks for a set of two. So, all right, so I'm going to glue this up and clamp it, and you get an idea. And because it's, throw the other clamp on. It clamps it at a true right angle, that way, and down that way. And then I'm going to take the brad nailer, do the top, down here at the bottom, and the brads are going to hold this in place till the glue dries, and this is just giving me that nice 90-degree angle. I'll do the other side, give it a little bit, then I'll do that while I go on. These are I ripped them 8 inches deep, and toilet paper is like 4.5 inches high. I can get 2 shelves in here, so it'll be, you know, you can buy in bulk, or she can buy in bulk, or put other stuff in here. But basically, this is, like I said, this is above the composting toilet. So let me get this glued up, and then I've got some other things I want to do, and I'll show you how we're doing that. Basically, this is a cabinet that's going to be hung on a wall, so you'll this is how I'm doing this. And above high storage, they can all be pretty much done this way. So, all right, let me get this together, and I'll show you the next step. The next thing I'm doing, because this is going to get mounted on the wall, is I am putting in a nailer on either side. Now I could brad nail this, but I want this to really be attached. So I'm going to pocket hole screw it there, and maybe 2 here. We're going to put 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom, and this will give me solid spots to attach them to the wall. So I got to drill up the pocket holes and get those screws in. So putting these in, mounting them flush to the back. And using the pocket holes back here, this is, like I said, this is the back. This is where I'm putting this. This is where the wall is. So you're never going to see these. So pocket holes are perfect back here. Hold things nice and tight. Tighten that one up. And I'll put the other one on that side and then move on to the next. This is the back. Go in here. Go in there up against those pieces, and nice attractive back. And I'm just gonna tack it in a couple of places just to hold it, because when I screw this to the wall, there'll be screws through that. So these are the shelves, and yeah, they aren't the pre-painted stuff, but she is going to paint this, and rather than cut up the good stuff just to get a couple of small pieces, we're using this. And this is the same good plywood I used on the back. So toilet paper, you just measured a roll is a for 4.5. So I'm just coming up 6 inches on the bottom one, and then we'll do the next one 6 inches. So what I'm going to do is, these are 1/2 inch, is I'm just going to bring a line down here about a 1/4 inch above that. And that gives me a spot to run the brads through. And hopefully I actually hit the board. But you notice I put my hand back. I've had brads blow right through, hit something inside the wood, and decide that they want to turn and come out at an odd spot. That odd spot tends to be occupied by one of my fingers. So keep your hands back from the edge, at least as far as long as the brads are. and I'm not worried about the lines on the side because these are going to be up against the wall. There we go. I'll get the next shelf in, and if I figured right, 6 inches, and so room for lots of toilet paper. Okay, so I cut a couple pieces to be the doors, and I just need the hinges for those, and let me get this mounted on the wall and we can check that project off. Other than hinges, they're on my shopping list. All right, so I'm going to install this. I'm using the pocket hole screws because they got that nice big head on them. Remember going through that little bit of Luan and the 1/2 inch into 3/4 inch. This is gonna, that pretty much all the threads are gonna be in there. It's not gonna go anywhere. But it's going all the way up against the ceiling. And it's getting that first one in. Luckily, the bits for this are magnetic. Get all the way up there. Get a couple in. And then I'll put a few at the bottom. I'll put a couple. The bottom ones are just 2. The idea being that it's just keeping it from coming away from the wall. It's actually being supported by the top ones, so I'm putting 4 in up there. And then, well, here we go. Your basic bathroom cabinet. I just got to put some hinges on it. I'll put a little plastic wood in these holes just to plug them up, but nothing fancy. It's basically holding toilet paper and that type of thing. But that is basic how to build or how I build a upper cabinet. They can be a little deeper, but if you go store-bought ones, they're going to be built pretty much the same way. They may not be using good quality plywood. They may be using junk, cheap stuff. So anyway, that's how I built this, and not necessarily how to, but I'll see you the next time. I've got a couple other things I got to do in here. All right, bye YouTube.